This is your LMAX exchange technical update for Thursday, December 8th, 2016. Euro dollar. So the euro correction continues, and there's room for this correction to extend higher, potentially into the 108.50 to 110 area before the market looks for that next lower top and continues lower. Overall, the downtrend still remains intact, and we could see a fresh drop below the 2016 low and then below the multi-year low from 2015 at 104.63 down towards parity. But again, right now the market is in the process of correcting, and there is room for fresh upside, potentially into the 108.50 to 110 area before the market looks for that next lower top. Sterling dollar. So cable has seen a correction out from the 31-year low, but overall the market remains confined to a downtrend, and while it holds below that previous base at 128, the pressure remains firmly on the downside. It would take a break back above 128 to take the immediate pressure off the downside. Dollar yen. So dollar yen is stalled out ahead of key psychological barriers at 115, and it looks like the market could be in the process of the onset of a correction, with this taking us down back towards initial support at 111.36. If we break down below there, we could see an acceleration towards previous resistance at 107.50, but overall we have seen a shift over the past few months, and so any support, any additional declines below 107.50 are seen limited in favor of the next higher low and fresh upside extension eventually beyond 115. Euro Swiss. So Euro Swiss has seen a correction out from recent lows, but overall the market is now favored to the downside, looking to put in a lower top somewhere in the 108s ahead of a resumption of declines to retest that 2016 low at 106.24. Aussie dollar. Aussie has been bouncing, but overall the market here has shifted to the downside following a breakdown recently below 74.20, and a lower top now is sought out ahead of the next major downside extension towards next key resistance and next key support at 71.45. Dollar CAD. So although we've seen an intense dollar CAD pullback with the market now reversing below some previous resistance at 32.55, overall the uptrend here remains firmly intact, and we should soon see a higher low somewhere ideally above 130 ahead of the next major upside extension beyond 135.89 and towards the 140 area. Kiwi dollar. So Kiwi has seen a bounce over the past several sessions, although overall here the market looks to be topping out in 2016, and a lower top is now sought out ideally ahead of 73 in favor of the next major downside extension below 69.52. SPX 500. So the S&P 500 has traded up to a fresh record high, with this market now pushing towards next key psychological barriers at 2250 and 2300 further up. At this point we would need to see a break back below 2180 to take the immediate pressure off the top side. Gold. So gold has traded down to some significant internal support going back to 2013 in the 1130 to 1180 area. The market has so far stalled out around 1160, just breaking a little bit below there, but overall again the basing outlook remains intact while the market ultimately holds above 1130, and we could see an oversold bounce over the coming sessions that takes us eventually back towards the 2016 high at 1375. Only below 1130 would compromise this basing outlook for gold.